Drawing angles in standard position. The first thing I want you to note with this first figure is that whenever we have an angle drawn all the way around the circle, so we started it at our initial side and went all the way to terminal side, that's 2 pi radians. So all the way around the circle is 2 pi. If we go halfway around the circle like this middle one shows, then that's 1 pi. So that kind of shows you too that going just a quarter is half pi. And if we go 3/4 away the way around, it's going to be 3 pi over 2. So with that knowledge, let's draw negative pi over 4 in standard position. So first of all, we start with our initial side on the x-axis. And this is a negative angle, so I know that we're going to be drawing down. Remember that if we go all the way to here, that would be pi over 2. So we're just going to go halfway to that. So, whoops. That would be negative pi over 4. Now we've got 3 pi over 4. So we've got our x and y axis. Our initial side starts on the x-axis. We're going to draw up this time since it's a positive angle. So 3 pi over 4. If we go all the way to here, that would be pi over 2. If we went all the way to this next axis, that would be 1 full pi. We only went 3/4 of a pi. So we're going to go halfway. So that's 3 pi over 4 radians. And next we have negative 7 pi over 4. So let's start with our x and our y axis and our initial side. It's a negative radian, so we're going to draw down. So let's think about this in quarters, in fourths. We need 7 quarters. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right there we have negative 7 pi over 4. Next, we're going to draw 13 pi over 4. So we have our x and y axis, our initial side. We're going up this time. Since it's positive, we are going to need 13 quarters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oops. We could have also made a note that 2 pi would have been the same as 8 quarters, right? So 2 pi, 1 full rotation would have been 8 quarters, and then we would have 5 left. Okay, so here are some commonly seen degrees and radians in trigonometry. So let's look at this figure on the left first. Here's our terminal side along the x-axis. And then as we open up, we've got 30 degrees first, which is the same thing as pi over 6 if we converted it. Next, you can see we have 45 degrees, which is the same thing as pi over 4. And then 60 and 90, and all the way around the circle. So wouldn't it be nice just to have something in front of us that had these degrees and radians on them so that we wouldn't have to count our radians around the circle like we just did? Well, we have what's called a unit circle. So on this unit circle, you'll notice that you've got degrees and radians that are equal to them all the way around the circle. And these are just special right triangles in here. We'll talk a little bit more about these in the next concept. But for now, I just want you to copy down all of these onto your notes so that you have this as a reference.